Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I want to be doing a sort of follow-up video to a video I did about a year ago. A year ago I did a video called My Digimon Partner, where I went to a site, was assigned a random rookie Digimon, and sort of went to Wikimon, looked at what it could evolve into, and then made a evolution line out of that. What did I get? I always mix them up. Either Gizamon X or Gazimon X. I got the, wolf one or the dog one and not the frog one. And so I made a little evolution line out of that, and that was mostly made to test some screen recording software I was messing around with, which I then went on to use when I did my Digimon and Node Tamer playthrough. And so that video got like 20 views, whatever, that's what I expected. And then for some reason this year, it just got really popular all of a sudden, and now it's sitting at like 4,000 views and is one of my most viewed videos on the channel. And so I wanted to make this to sort of talk about my chosen Digimon partner, right? That was just get a random Digimon, make a thing. Hey, that's my Digimon partner. This is sort of if I had a choice, this would be the Digimon that I got. And so I don't know how I want to do this. I don't have any images made yet. I'll have to do them after making this. But I think I want to do it in sort of 4 bits. I want to do the, the fresh and in training levels, the rookie and champion levels, the ultimate and mega levels, and then I'll look at sort of basically the whole line. It's not the most creative evolution line here. I will say that unlike in the first video I did where I made sure on Wikimon I could evolve into these Digimon have never evolved into each other, so this is all just simply what I would do, right? And it's not a very creative evolution line. I basically took 2 and sort of crunched them together and replaced a few things. So let's start with the fresh and in training levels, which I don't really have much to say about. Does anyone have much to say about the fresh and in training level Digimon? For the first stage, the fresh or baby 1 stage, it is Ketomon. Purple little dragon thing with a horn. I don't know, he's got big yellow eyes, and he evolves into Hawkmon, who kind of looks like a teardrop, and he lost the big eyes and instead has little black beady ones. I don't know. These 2 are kind of weird, but they get the job done. They're purple, and that's what they need to be. So there we go. There's my Baby 1, Baby 2, fresh in training, whatever you want to call them, Digimon. Now for sort of the actual meat. The rookie and champion levels, and I probably have the rookie up in the thumbnail anyway, so you already know who it is. My rookie stage is Gumdramon, and my champion stage is Arresterdramon. I got really lucky with how the Digimon reference book assigned levels to Cross Wars Digimon, because this was an evolution line I sort of had in mind before, but when they finally assigned levels, Gumdramon was a child. He was always going to be a child. He looks like a rookie Digimon, right? Arresterdramon could have gone anywhere, in Next Order. He's 2 different stages in that game. You can get Gumdramon, evolve him into Arresterdramon, and he is a champion, or you can do a full line and get Arresterdramon as a mega. And I think he looks like Arresterdramon looks like he could fit into a few different sections. He could be a champion, he could be an ultimate, he could be a mega. But I got really lucky with how they officially sort of assigned stages. So let's talk about these 2 for a little bit. I don't really like Hunters. I watched maybe half of that show, but I basically fell in love with Gumdramon and Arresterdramon right out the bat. Purple's my favorite color, so he's a cute little purple dragon. It was gonna work for me, right? But then, I don't know, the evolution... Well, first of all, the evolution sequence in Hunters is horrifying. Their skin rips off, and they're, crying in pain, and it's kind of messed up. But, I don't know. Arresterdramon, to me, is just, the coolest Digimon design. love him so much. He's great. Um, so, like, basically, from the first time I watched Hunters, which was a long time ago, I watched Hunters before I had even really gotten into anime, and definitely before I got into watching subs. And I had watched a few episodes, really liked these two Digimon. I tried to watch Hunters again a few years ago, only got halfway through, but, like, Arrested Dramon specifically, like, he's great. I love him. He's my favorite Digimon. Uh, and Gumdramon would 100% be the child level or rookie level that I would have as sort of my partner running around. And now let's get to the ultimate and the mega form here. And if you're familiar with the in training and baby stage, this probably won't be a surprise. This is where we see that I'm just sort of merging two existing lines. My ultimate is Cyberdramon, and my mega is Justimon. Tamers was never my favorite as a kid. As a kid, I kind of liked the more like lighthearted and fun. Like Adventure and Adventure 02 were sort of more my thing. I liked going to the digital world specifically. Like I had like this weird thing with Digimon where as a kid I liked the digital world stuff, as a teenager I liked the real world stuff, and now as an adult I like the digital world stuff again. And Tamers didn't really do a lot in the digital world, at least off the bat. And then when it finally got there, I didn't really care for their digital world. What I did like though was Rio. And I've sort of just continued to really like that character ever since. And like his relationship with Cyberdramon was really good. Like Cyberdramon being basically stuck in this ultimate form and sort of like rampaging around almost, and Rio having a hard time controlling him was neat. And then we finally get their mega form later on, and Justimon was just really cool, and he's been one of my favorite Digimon for a long time. Like I have a lot of favorite Digimon. I think if you like series like Digimon or Pokemon or like any of these monster series with huge swaths of like little monsters, you're gonna have a lot of favorites. And Justimon is definitely one of my favorites. And so, like, I don't know, he just seemed like the perfect Mega, and like this evolution line as a whole, just really works for me. Right? The baby and in training stages I don't really care about. Ketamon and Hopmon are there because they evolve into Monodramon, and they work good, right? The purple is there in Gumdramon, the yellow is there in Gumdramon. It works. Um, Gumdramon was basically a perfect replacement for Monodramon. They're both purple little dragons. Um, Arrestodramon wasn't as much of like a isn't as comparable to Striker Dramon, but I still think he works. And I really like sort of how Gumdramon evolves into Arrestodramon and then Arrestodramon into Cyberdramon, right? Gumdramon is just this cute little purple dragon with a hammer for his tail, right? He's mainly purple, he's got a little bit of red, tiny bits of yellow, and some white. Then we get to Arrestodramon, and he's purple, he's got the red, the yellow, and then he's got all this like black added to him. He's kind of got assless chaps on. But he's got like he's added some black to his design. And then we get to Cyberdramon, and he's pretty much all black now with like these maroon wings. I think it works really well, right? Going from mainly purple to purple with black to mainly black. And then Justimon and Cyberdramon don't actually look that close at all. Justimon's not even a dragon. But he's still cool. Anyway, so that is my true Digimon partner, right? The one that the one that I've sort of chosen for myself. Again, the lines don't work. Hopmon has never evolved into Gumdramon or anything. I think, let's say Gumdramon appears in the next story game. I think having Arrestodramon evolve into Cyberdramon just works, and I'd like to see that. Like, look at their heads. Right? Like, this is also another thing. We've got Gumdramon, he's got, like, the V thing on his head, right? He's got, like, the little... well, it's kind of like a W, I suppose. But he's got, like, the two sort of big ear things, and then the one little one in the middle. We get to Arrestodramon, and he's got sort of, like, the same almost V-shaped head. And then we get to Cyberdramon, and he's got, like, the same, like, horns. And just... I think it works really well. So, anyway... that's my true Digimon partner. Gumdramon, Arresterdramon, Cyberdramon, Justimon. I don't expect as many people to watch this as the last Digimon partner video, but in that video, a lot of people were leaving comments, which was neat, seeing the Digimon they were assigned and what evolution lines they would give them. So if you made it this far, leave a comment down below sort of what your Digimon partner is, because I find them really neat. There were a lot of neat evolution lines in that last video I did. So if you want to post yours in the comment, I'd be very interested. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.